Mark 9:31. Jesus was teaching his disciples, saying to them, "The Son of Man is to be betrayed into human hands, and they will kill him, and 3 days after being killed, he will rise again." And this activity, this event was already recorded in the Old Testament, in the book of Wisdom 2:20 and 2:18. Wisdom 2:20. "Let us condemn him to a shameful death, for according to what he says, he will be protected." And Wisdom 2:18 says, "For if the righteous man is God's child, he will help him and will deliver him from the hand of his adversaries." So in that way, the servant of God was already vindicated, already proclaimed how he will die and how he will help his own people. And that's why James 3:16 reminds us, "For where there is envy and selfish ambition, there will also be disorder and wickedness of every kind." When the human beings are envious and selfish, and there will be disorder. And again he reminds us in James 4:4, "Adulterers, do you not know that friendship with the world is enmity with God? Therefore, whoever wishes to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God." So this is how we human beings have become the enemies of God. If we are only for the earthly things, worldly things, material things, then we are enemies of God. We are not the friends of God. And again James reminds us, James 3:17, "But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, willing to yield, full of mercy and good fruits, without a trace of partiality or hypocrisy." That is the wisdom of God coming from heaven. But then our worldly wisdom is temporary wisdom. It's no more a wisdom. It is our wickedness. And that's why James reminded us to be wise, to be the friends of God, not the friends of the world. And Mark reminds us in 9:35, "So Jesus sat down, called the 12, and said to them, 'Whoever wants to be first must be the last and the servant of all.'" The apostles were discussing among themselves who will be the great. And that's why Jesus brings the child, a little child, and he says, Mark 9:37, "Whoever welcomes such child in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes not me, but the one who sent me." That's how Jesus is reminding them that whenever you invite a child or the anavim, a person who depends on God, that's the real anavim, the poorest of the poor, that person is really welcoming me. And by welcoming me, that person is welcoming God the Father. So in that way, we are called to be the servant of God, the child of God, the disciple of God. So let us obey the wisdom of God instead of obeying the wisdom of the world. Thank you.